In the beginning of the story, our male main character was telling his female classmate that he was going to medical school. She seems to be disappointed. She knows that she would be away from him because of that. While he was talking to her, the lucky wind was blowing her skirt for more dramatic effect. It usually happens in common anime and the main character gets to see the amazing viewpoint of life. Anyways, she suddenly became a nurse. It was just him dreaming of the past. Right now he was lying in the hospital bed. As we can see, his arms were fractured. Obviously he will be needing a helping hand later. By the way, the main character's name was Takuya. He used his memory cells and remembered the reason why he was now getting hospitalized. After graduating at the medical school, he started his residency at this hospital. By the way, I don't know what the hell that was, but it was some sort of training for fresh graduate. While he was walking around the hospital, he made an eye-to-eye contact with a nurse. She immediately recognizes him, but he can't recognize her right away. It was actually the girl from the start of the story. Her name was Akagi Mio and she was his childhood friend, and she was a nurse now.
Mio?
Suddenly a little brat was inspecting her lower armor. For sure this brat was raised by a cultural father. Anyways, that made her so embarrassed, because that happened in front of the main character. By the way, he was not looking, so he will not become guilty of any sins.
Good job.
Suddenly she slips in the stairs and the main character save her, because that is the purpose of main character. To save waifus out of nowhere. Back to the present timeline, and he was now a patient. She was nursing him and giving him a free feeding service. She was the reason why he got hurt so badly, so she will take responsibility using her nursing skills. The main character was very hesitant of her to become his nurse, because his eyes easily got magnetized by her massive land mass that awakens his natural instincts. She wanted to do anything for him, and she even asked permission from the head nurse. There are no other option left, so our main character accepted her service. After having a meal, our main character got the urge to go to the toilet. He needed to spray that build up golden water. His legs were freshly broken from the accident, so it was not advisable for him to move yet. The solution to the problem was simple. She offered him a golden shower bottle. He can do his business in that item. By the way, the arms of the main character was broken as well, so she will give him a helping hand. She was a professional nurse, and there was nothing for him to worry about.
Okay.
His rod was giving her a surprise greetings. It was just a natural turn of events because he was a cultured, healthy man. When a beautiful woman will face to face with you, it is normal to greet them. Anyways, his rod was jacked. Probably it was taking steroids. It won't fit in the bottle in this kind of situation. She asked him if it will calm down, if she will give it a helping hand. The main character did not have his chance to answer her question, because she immediately applied her helping hand treatment. She knows that it would get messy if she only applied a helping hand, so she added an organic cleaning feature. She cannot clean everything using her vacuum cleaner. Then the main character became messy, and gave her a headshot vitamin C explosion. He apologized to her for giving her a surprise blasting, but she was just fine with it. After that, his rod won't calm down at all, so probably they will repeat the process.
いや、これは単なる。
もう、これじゃシビンに入らないよ。
ダメだ。ミオをまともに直視できない。
In the next scenario, she was giving him a back scrubby service. She will clean his front yard also, and upon visiting his front yard, she was so surprised to see a hardwood tree growing there. Most of the hardwood tree species are endangered, so she was giving it a handle with care service. After that, he gave her another surprise headshot of fresh vitamin C. She did not see that coming to her. During the night, the main character was wondering if she was giving that services to other patients aside from him. Suddenly she visited him in the middle of the night. She was just worried if his rod was having a hard time. That was a weird concern, but she was only doing this special treatment exclusive for him only, because in reality she likes him. Her confession was not wasted, since the main character feel the same also.
Takuya のことが好き。
ミオ。俺もミオのことが好きだ。
They have their first smooches, and she seems to be excited with the vanilla mode. For sure the virgins cannot relate to this. It was her first time graduation ceremony and she felt the primary damage effect. The main character can't move his hands and legs, so she become the lead performer of their cultural vanilla moments. She wanted the wholesome moments to be treasured deep inside her. Then she accepted everything because she was a matured woman. It was very wholesome that both of them enjoyed their time together. Her exclusive nursing skills have also improved and she will nurse him using her cultural methods. The next day, he was extracting unholy underground water from her underground dungeon. Everything was now ready, so he started drilling the dungeon using his backyard applause. She can feel a much more ground-shaking event, because his drilling tool was way larger than last time. Then the main character used his ultimate move of dungeon destruction explosion. After that she cleaned his tool and she was cleaning it using the appropriate method. I cannot say if this method was good or bad, because it only awakened his sleeping rod again. She needs to repeat her nursing methods again. The next time she was giving him a melon rod therapy. Then she added an oral care feature for a better relaxing experience. With that he easily achieved his limit breaker and he cannot hold back the build-up vanilla cream. Then the main character rewarded her hard work with his fresh vanilla milkshake headshot edition. After that his rod was still ready for more bonding time. She complimented the high specs of his rod because it have an excellent quality and durability. The main character became hungry, so he snacked on her front yard melons. He was not selfish, so he let her have a snack too, and he feed her underground with a fresh warm vanilla milkshake that she loves so much. Fast forward to the future, the main character was finally healed. He can now use his arms and legs. But apparently she was not happy that he was now good, because she can't nurse him anymore, and their vanilla moments schedule will be interrupted. In my opinion she should just beat up the main character for yandere moments.
Bruh.
But that would be bad. Well, in the story she already beat him up the cultural way. Back to the topic, the main character reminded her that she was a nurse, and there are other people who needed her normal nursing care. But the main reason why she became a nurse was, she wanted to become his assistant when he became a full-fledged pediatrician.
Takuya が小児科医を目指してたから。だから私もいつかはTakuyaの。
ミオ。
Takuya.
That was a heartwarming moment, so the main character gathered up his balls of steel, and told her that he plans on opening his own clinic, and then he will be needing her to work there. After that cheesy moments it is time for a vanilla moments. The main character can completely use his arms and legs, so he will become the lead performer for their cultural vanilla mode. It was giving her indoor AGGWP, also known as good game well played. They reached their maximum limit, and give each other an explosion of happiness. Both of them were happy with that. Somewhere in the future, the nurse was having a fever and our main character will take care of her. It was normal for him to return the favor of her kindness back when he was hospitalized. By the way, he have a special treatment to be administered on the black hole. That is an effective healing item. Also during this timeline, as we can see in the photos on the background, both of them were married. Anyways, back to the treatment session. He have now removed the underground armor and she was already overflowing with underground natural water. She knows herself more than the doctor, so she knows the best treatment. She asked him to give her an underground injection shot. His injection was thicker and she knows that it will be effective. I don't know what she meant by that, because I am not expert in the medical field. The end of this cultural recap. What do you guys think about their wholesome story? Please tell me down below in the comment section. Also please subscribe for more creamy vanilla milkshake experience.